Welcome back to Coach's Corner. I'm your host, Sean Anderson, and in this segment of Coach's Corner, head wrestling coach Jason Leavitt is with us. And Coach Leavitt, a lot of things to talk about with your wrestlers. You've got to be proud of your team, first of all. Big send-off to Dual State down in Shawnee. That trip went really well to make the top four. Incredible. Yeah. Tell us about that trip. How was it?
First, I thank the community for the send-off they did for our kids, and it was awesome. I mean, we first round had Edmond North. It came down to tiebreaker criteria. Last match of the duel, our kid had to go get a fall to tie up the duel, and then it came down to criteria, and one of their kids had it unsportsmanlike. So, and even if they didn't get that, we went all the way down the criteria chart, and we had one more takedown than them.
Oh wow!
So it was pretty deep in the criteria level. It was pretty cool. So
that's incredible. You got to be proud of your wrestlers.
Yeah, I am.
They have a lot of fun. Did they have fun too? I mean, they competed on a high level.
Yeah, they had a lot of fun. And then the next round we were a little bit out of our element. Hadn't been there in a while, so I think that had a lot to do with it. But we had some matches we competed in, and this weekend we got some of those wins back, which would have helped as far as that duel.
Right. Well, the regional tournament, third as a team.
Yeah.
8 state qualifiers. That, to me, that sounds like a really high number for any wrestling squad. That's pretty good.
That's over half of your lineup.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
That's a real good thing. Wow.
It's I'm looking forward to it. I mean, these guys that are going, expect them to have some success at the state tournament.
Any shout outs or kudos to any of your individual wrestlers? You want to call anybody out?
I'll call out the guys that we had win it. And Spencer Shickram, he got all falls and won major decision at the regional. Won the tournament, did a really good job. Zeke Rubio, he's a senior for us. He's went up against a kid. He was 0-6 against. The kid's number 1 in the state, and we go out there and take him in overtime and beat him. So
wow.
So good stage, good environment. Real tight match and a lot of fun.
That sounds
Those
like
are the ones you live for.
8 state qualifiers, 12 wrestlers placed at the regionals.
Mm-hmm.
So just really an incredible turnout. This is a big time, because by the time you watch this episode of Coach's Corner, the wrestlers will be at the fairgrounds in Oklahoma City, or if you're watching this next week, then they've already enjoyed the weekend at the fairgrounds, and it is big. We're talking state tournament. You're taking wrestlers there. Yeah. Tell us about the environment. First of all, it's at the fairgrounds. It's a big venue. There's a lot of people. How do you get your wrestlers mentally prepared to go out there and keep on point?
The good thing is a lot of them. Well, I say a lot of them. 4 of them have been there before. So they know what to expect. The other guys, they're just going to have to follow everyone else's lead. This week we have hard practices, and then we cut it down. We freshen them back up and get them ready to go, and we'll get on the mats. Get them walking around, get them used to where they're at. Some of them have been in there when they're little kids wrestling, so they should be ready to go. But I know, again, the first time there is in high school is kind of gets you a little bit bug-eyed, and it's like, wow, I'm here. But you got to get over that real quick. Once that whistle blows, it's game on.
It's time to go.
It's game on.
Absolutely. The Pohai wrestlers, a very successful season. When you have this kind of performance from your athletes, you can't call it anything else but a major success.
Yeah.
And I know going into state. Now, I was going to ask the wrestlers that didn't qualify for state, are they able to go along and just kind of cheer along? Do some of them get to go and just kind of...
Some of them probably will, yeah. I mean, they'll find ways to
get down there.
Yeah. And so it's just unfortunate kind of where we're at. But they'll find a way, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we'll see.
All right. Coach Leavitt here, head coach of the Pohai wrestling team. on Coach's Corner, and I hope you'll come back and kind of give us a recap. And
Certainly.
it's a big weekend, and best of luck to the Pohai wrestlers and anyone that can get down to support these Pohai wrestlers at state. Do you know schedule? Is the schedule set? Do you know
Yeah.
when Pohai wrestlers are going to be wrestling?
Both days, Friday and Saturday, both sessions will start at 10:30 in the morning, and then we go back to, I believe it's 5:30 or 6 when we start the second session both days. So I could be wrong on that time, but I know it starts both days at 10:30.
All right, sounds good, Coach Leavitt. Thank you for being here on
Thank
Coach's
you.
Corner. All right,
Appreciate it.
Jason Leavitt, head coach of the Pohai wrestling team, and that's going to do it for today's edition of Coach's Corner. Thank you for watching. Until next time.